Okay, for this video, I thought I would bring in some special guests. So here we have...
I'm Emma Hester. I'm the first of the 8 Hester children, and I am one of the first graduates of Roaring Waves Academy Homeschool.
Okay, so I wanted to ask Emma some questions. The first question that we hear an awful lot is, with homeschooling, what about the dilemma of the lack of social interaction? What do you think about that, Emma?
First of all, having 7 younger siblings, I didn't really have a lack of social interaction, but the average family may not be as large. I understand. So another solution, because as much as I love my family, I have 6 brothers. So my sister, I have one sister, she's 10 years younger than me, so I wanted frequently some interaction with other girls my age, and so one solution we found was to go to homeschool co-ops, and we would go every other Friday and meet up with other homeschool families, and parents would put together classes for the students and each other's children, and you can take which classes you want. So we would have 3 classes on those days, and we would have the first 2 periods in the morning, we would have chapel, and then we would have first period and second period, and then we would have lunch, everyone's favorite period, and then we would have third period, and then we would all go home and talk about the adventures of the day. So that was definitely one of my favorite things that we did as far as social interactions go.
Okay, so out of the classes you took, or maybe even out of the classes and work you did at home, what are some of the your favorite things that you studied or learned about?
It would have been a good idea for you to ask me these before. Some of the favorite classes that I took at home were Dave Raymond's American History, as well as Modernity, which was world history. So we would watch the videos together, and we had to learn how to take notes for that class, and we had portfolios where we would do different projects that we would showcase what we've learned in the course. And then another one that we learned, another course that I really enjoyed was called Light Bearers, and it was a course on worldview. So it taught about different worldviews such as transcendentalism or theism, and we had some really great discussions. My brother Caleb and I were in the same class, so he and I and my mom had some really interesting discussions about the different topics that were a part of that course.
Okay, and is there anything, any advice you would give to a family that finds themselves all of a sudden doing home education and might feel a little overwhelmed by it all?
I think my advice would be, yes, the education of your children is a very serious thing, and it's really important, but it doesn't have to be serious all the time. You can still keep it fun. So my mom would tell me stories of when we were younger. We would take a day and just learn how to bake cookies, and that would be school for the day. And also, as part of, again, this kind of goes back to the social interaction, but we would organize field trips as groups of homeschool families. And so one day we took off school and we went to In-N-Out, and we got a tour of In-N-Out, and we each got to cut some French fries using their special machine and had some delicious food afterwards. Maybe not up to the standards of what is healthy for us, but it was great. We loved it. And so just remember that it can be fun too.
All right, thank you.